Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beats Media. I'm joined today by Calgary-based country artist Annika for our newest segment of 5 Qs. Welcome, Annika.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So before we get into our 5 Qs, care to introduce yourself a bit more in depth?
Yeah, so my name is Annika. As you said, I am from Calgary. I was born and raised here and now live here today. And I grew up as part of the music scene here, but not really interested in country music as an artist. But I always grew up listening to country music and loved it. And I eventually fell into the country music scene as an artist later on in 2014 when I was part of a duo called Leaving Thomas. Fell in love with the industry, the people in Canada as part of this country music industry. And now, as a solo artist, I'm still involved in the industry. I always say my music is on the fringes of country. So I love being part of the community, even though my stuff is a bit more singer songwriter now. But yeah, so I'm just making my first full length album now, two EPs put together. And so it's really fun releasing new music along the way.
For sure. So you've unveiled your single "It Kills Me." Tell us a bit about the writing process behind that track.
So that song was written with my husband Spencer, and then Aaron Pollock, who is an Alberta-based artist. He's now in Nashville, but he's from Calgary, and then Chris Yurchuk, who is a wonderful Nashville writer that I write with often. And I really wanted to write a James Bond type of song. I've always loved the theme songs for the James Bond movies, and my husband had a piano lick that like kind of sounded like that. So I thought, oh, what if we do something like "It Kills Me," and this idea of using the metaphor of kind of being a scorned woman that keeps coming back for more, but she's dying a little bit inside every time this guy hurts her. And so the whole song is a metaphor with all these kind of different ways that this woman is hurt by this man. And when it was finished, I thought, okay, this is not necessarily country, but I think that it tells a great story. And part of what makes country music what it is the storytelling behind it. So we added strings to it and made it really James Bond esque. And we're bringing it to the country market, seeing what happens. And it's just a really fun, sultry, kind of sexy song that I think shows a different side of me.
So as you said, you worked with your husband, Spencer Sheen.
Sheen. Yeah.
How is it working with your husband in this capacity?
Well, I always say we're still together. We've been married 5 years now, and fortunately, the music part of our relationship, I think, strengthens our marriage. We have a lot of fun working together, and interestingly, he's been my only producer that I've ever worked with, even before we were dating. We knew each other for years before, and so I've always trusted him with my music. So it's almost just an enhanced experience when you're working on music with your partner that's also your partner in life. I mean, it's also very special that he's written a lot of the songs with me. So when he's producing them, he knows what it started as and what the vision has been creatively the whole time, which is quite rare when you think about production. Oftentimes, producers come in halfway through the process. So
Mhm.
that's been amazing. He's extremely supportive. He's super talented. It doesn't hurt that he has a Juno. So I know that he knows what he's doing. So I genuinely trust him with my life and with all my music. So it's a very special relationship that I'm grateful for in this industry.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yes, yes.
You'll be performing during Canadian Music Week in Toronto on July 6th. For someone who has, no, did it change?
No, sorry. I'm performing that is in June. June 6th. June 6th.
June 6th, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, it's coming up.
Okay. Um, and that's at Bar Cathedral?
Yes, so people can come in for $10 a ticket, or if they have a CMW wristband, they can get in. And it's going to be an awesome night of just many different artists. So you can see lots of ranges of different genres, different ages, different styles of music. And I believe I'm on at 11 p.m. So
Okay,
it's a bit later than my typical performance time, but I'm hoping people will rally and come out to support.
for sure. And for someone who has never saw you play live, Describe your live performance in 3 words.
Acoustic, emotional, and fun.
Okay.
I would say those are the 3 words I'm going to use for this one because it's just me and a piano. So it's a
Okay.
lot of my personality and a piano.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about being a musician in Calgary?
I think Calgary is so great because we have such a wide range of genres, while at the same time being really rooted in country music because of the Calgary Stampede,
Mhm.
and all the musicians that kind of gather around that event. I've met so many of my friends in the industry through the Calgary Stampede. That's how I got started as a singer. So I love that we have this country music roots thing in Alberta, but we also have such an eclectic uh, variety of genres here. I think the community is very supportive here because we're a little smaller than Vancouver or Toronto or certainly Nashville. So I think we all rally around each other and want each other to succeed, which makes it a very enjoyable experience, whether you're at the top of your career or you're just getting started, or you're kind of like me where I'm trying to manage being a mom as well as being an artist. It's just a
Mhm.
really supportive community, which I think is the best part of Calgary music.
For sure. What else do you have up your sleeves for the summer months?
So the summer months, I'm doing quite a few private events, which are going to be fun. Lots of different acoustic gigs, piano gigs, and I'm doing some traveling for fun, which will be great. I'm going to
Okay.
Alaska, which I'm excited about. My husband is a drummer for Brett Kissel, so he's usually very busy in the summer, but he has 2 weeks off where we're going to go to Alaska. So I'm excited for
Cool.
that. Yeah, and then I'm also performing at North by Northeast at the end of June, also in Toronto. So I'm going to be out east a bit, performing at these music festivals, which I'm really excited about, and working on new music videos and a new single release for the end of the summer. So
Okay.
lots more to look forward to. So follow my journey so you can keep up to date.
For sure. Okay, so that's it for 5 Qs. Thanks for joining me and congratulations on the new single.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.